How's it going, guys? Tyrant here, and I just finished watching episode 7 of 3D Kanojo, Real Girl. Thank you, phone, for... Thank you, phone. But anyways, so, episode 7. So, if you remember from episode 6, or the ending of episode 6, his girlfriend was kind of feeling a little at nerve when he saw Soon with the other girl. And then she went to go confide with, fuck, I can't remember the other girl's name either, fuck. But anyway, she went to go confide, and awkwardly she was all, the other girl was really, like, sparkly and happy, and that made the overall talk when she kind of explained that she was feeling jealous, and which is a normal feeling when things like that happen. But she understood and tried to figure it out, and she told her, you should act more of your character, which was funny. It's like, you should act more stern, like, don't go talking to other girls, like, only talk to me, which is funny. Is that that's how her character would have been if that's how she was designed. And but no, she's like, no, I don't know if I can do that, but she's too kind for that, as we know as her character now. So after this little event that happened with her seeing her fuck, what's her name? The girlfriend saw, I think her name was Ayano. I think that's her name. But anyways, she saw this incident that happened, that she gets splashed water, and they kind of like goes over and kind of helps her out a little bit, and hands her a handkerchief. And she kind of understands why, in a way, why Soon's kind of talking to her and things like that. And yeah, for the most part, it makes sense. And she kind of feels a little down and embarrassed a little bit, like, why did I feel this way? And Soon's also trying to figure out, like, what the hell did I do? What am I doing wrong? Overall feelings that you would feel in this level of relationship, and things like that. And they kind of go over this slump, they talk it out, and it makes sense. That's settled. So then we move on from that a little bit to the new character added. I think her name's Ayano. I think so. She's now part of the group, or they try to make her a part of the group. She comes by and drops off vegetables. It's kind of her way in. It's later explained, like, you don't have to always keep bringing stuff in. You can just join us. We just chat anytime you want, like how friends should do. And yeah, it just takes that form, and it's not really that hard. So it was just fun to see that transition. The show moves really fast, and there's a lot of things happening, and sometimes I wish it slowed down a little bit. But if you're willing to at least rewatch it one more time, because the episodes aren't too bad, and I can see some issues with the art style. It bugs me a little bit, but you get used to it for what the show is, for this kind of like what's the best way to put it, like pasty art coloring, and it works for some scenes, and it does bug me a couple times, but you get used to it. But like I said, a lot of things move. The pacing moves really fast, because there's later in the scene where Soon is kind of trying to, like, dude, you need to get more fashionable. There's this whole scene with that. Like, it's a scene, not like an arc, a half an arc. When he's in town. He bumps into that one dick who, like, screwed him over, and, like, tries to ask him for fashion advice. That kind of fails, a little bit. But they meet up with Ayano again. I will get her name right. But anyways, they meet her again. He defends her, and what's interesting is like, the new girl is now kind of becoming part of the group, but Ito is, he's shy. The first time they meet each other, she kind of actually, the first time everyone meets her, when they meet, what's the other girl's name? she literally calls her out for cheating, but she said, "No, man, we're not cheating or anything. We're not doing anything." And like, yeah, wow. And she literally calls her beautiful and like, oh, and then she's just like, oh, you're okay, like just like that, a quick snap, like yeah, like she's a good girl, and it's like, okay, sure, sure, why not? And when Ito comes, he kind of just does this weird backup, and yeah, and he just leaves. And as the episode progresses, he's slowly getting better with her, but he's not talking with her. But it seems like he might have a little crush on her. But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, that's kind of weird. There's probably a lot more I can say, but I think I'll finish up with what the ending was with. Shoot, I really can't remember the other girl's name. Invites everyone to go to a camping trip, right? And Sun Sun and Ida are like, no, we don't want to do that. It's like too normie, and it's really but Sun Sun's girlfriend is like, no, we can maybe. It's really fascinating when you get into this weird kind of dynamic with every character, and how everyone's really interacting. Like I said, it moves reasonably quick, so you really have to rewatch it a couple times to kind of gain more understanding with everyone. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. I think next episode will be a little bit better, and I'll probably get better with names because God, it's bugging me that I can't remember their names. Because there's not that many characters in the show that you need to remember, at least from the main cast, that you need to do. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Anything else? Nope, that's it. So thanks again for watching. Until next time, see ya.